Ooh. Hello. Hello. Hey Mateo, welcome in. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another art stream. Let me pull up the music real quick. Gotta start. Gotta start with it. Gotta start with the goated team. Mudrock Gaming indeed. Welcome in. How's everyone doing? What will you prefer me to call you? I see you got a Corone profile pic. Very cool, very cool. Let's see. I guess in the meantime, I'll let y'all know where I left off. Let me know if the music is too loud. It seemed like it was a little loud last time. I'll set it a little lower on my end. Yeah, this will be fine. But yeah, I did some rigging. I worked a lot in between streams on different projects. If you guys saw on Twitter, I don't remember if I posted it on somewhere else. I don't think I posted it on Blue Sky. But yeah, on Twitter, on my art account, I showed that different model that I was working on, an Aren L2D model. So that's mostly what I was working on. Didn't get much of a chance to work on this, but the past few days I was able to make some progress. Render is the same. Might take a while to load, yeah, because I just loaded the scene. So yeah, there we go. Sounds good to me. Nice. Let's see. So yeah, this is more or less the same, or it is the same. Yeah, I didn't make any changes. I've mostly been working on the rigging, which I did change. Yeah, I might see got some new controls. Let me turn on this. Yeah, because now I made some bones specifically for these bags and for the canisters themselves. So you can see that they move, yeah, independently of the rest of the rig. And oh, I just saw a weight that I messed up there. Well, it's fine. I didn't. Hello. Oh yeah, I didn't turn on for some reason. There we go. Mudrock T-pose indeed. Welcome in, Lawrence. How you doing? Yes. T-pose. I've seen that the what do you call it? So I made the modeling on Maya, but I noticed that the meta rig in Blender is an A pose. So I wonder if the A pose is better. I do struggle a little bit with the shoulders, and that's actually another thing. I was working yesterday on that. Because I noticed, and I think I even mentioned it in the previous stream, that the shoulder bone, I ended up putting it way too into the body, and so it created too much distortion. I just corrected that, and I even corrected some of the, yeah, originally, the local control was facing, it was tilted wrong, basically, the bone roll was wrong. So when I pull the arms down, it's gonna distort again a lot of the inner body, don't worry about that. It's gonna be a little sluggish, but yeah, it will go wrong. It will go like this way instead. So that's corrected. But the weight, because I changed the placement of the bone, the weight is gonna be wrong. So I guess we could work on that. But then again, I think we worked on that last time. So maybe we can work on something different. I have not assigned the weights for the eyes or for the. You can see it if I move the jaw. If I delete those bones just to make it a little more readable, or not delete them, but you know, hide them. You will see that the bones. Well, wait, I just noticed the mouth is. Is the mouth weird? Oh no, I think it's supposed to be like that, right? I thought it was. The orientation was wrong. But you can see that the mouth moves, but the teeth don't. So I still gotta assign those bones. And then on the eyes. The eyes also don't move, yeah. Yeah, that something moves. Is it the eyelashes or eyelids? Yeah, it might be the eyelids, but yeah, also the eyelashes don't move themselves. So gotta work on that too. So yeah, there's a couple of things that we can work on this time. There's also, I think, did I apply to the pants? It should be red because I applied it to the whole suit. I just need to switch it to FK, or I could use IK, but I usually prefer FK, which basically means that you use these controls instead of the control on the on the feet. So let me see. I think, yeah, the normals look weird there. I don't know why. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. The cables, the weight on the cables, cycle change also. Let me just see what's going on. Wait, no, actually, let's go back to object. Do I have this one subdivided? I do, but it's not. It shouldn't be visible here. Yeah, there is visible. Yeah, I think it's because of the. Yeah, the way the geometry is. It looks a little weird, the shading. But it should be fine. Cool work, because yeah, this part is also because I was working on the backpack and the canisters last time, or on the bags. But yeah, I've been working on the canisters. That's why I made those bones. I haven't worked on this, so we could go and work on that. Let's see. Just kind of seeing that. Yeah, because I'm assuming I should assign it to one specific bone, or unless I just make another bone specific for the canisters. Or I could try assigning it to the leg bone. Could try that. I don't know. That's a couple of things I could work on this time. What is it in model for? So I'm just trying to recreate the render that you see on the upper right corner. The artist is in the description, the original artist. That's the inspiration for the model itself. So I'm just trying to make that render, recreate that render, but with a 3D model basically. Yeah. And yeah, mostly just to practice and to work on my portfolio. I don't have plans to make an animation or anything yet, but it is like a practice for when I make models for fan animations of Arknights characters. That's kind of the idea. Yeah, it was posted a long time ago, like a year or so ago. I think later, October of last year, end of last year, I asked for permission to use it. So yeah, I guess let's go ahead and try that. There we go. Assign the weights to that one. Oh, whoops. Forgot to unhide it. No, never mind. They are showing. There we go. Okay, so currently, I didn't realize. Oh yeah, because I guess they are part of this. So they did do the immediate bone weights. They don't look. Yeah, I don't think they will work, right? They will probably distort a lot. Yeah, they distort a lot, which we don't need to really worry about. I talked about it last time about picking our fights. And what is this? Still the same. I don't know whose theme that is. We've been listening to the character EPs while doing this. Yet. Mudrock backflip will be sick. Yo. Yeah, currently I'm just picking my fights to make the render happen, but if I ended up making like a rig that actually worked for that, that'd be pretty cool. Honestly, that probably is a good test to see if your rigs are working well, make your characters do a backflip. That'll probably be great. But I will say, I did kind of take a really difficult... What the heck is this? I feel like I took a difficult character for my first fully fledged 3D model, or at least the Arknights inspired ones. Because yeah, all the tactical stuff and all that is difficult. But it's been fun figuring it out. Yeah. Gonna be working on some stuff of my own. Watch, nice. Yeah, that's I always thought that will be fun to do, kind of like what I've seen other VTubers do recently, the work along, I think it's called, or work. I work together basically. Usually not showing the screen, but sometimes you can be showing the screen, and then if you guys have any other projects, any other art projects that you want to work on, we can work on them together. So yeah. The shoes are gonna be difficult as well. Let's see actually how the automatics worked. It's not that bad. The only issue is down, yeah, with this. Yeah, like all the mechanical stuff here. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, that will be easy. I guess all of these can just be assigned to this one. Yeah, so it moves together. So that shouldn't be too bad. This part is gonna be difficult. Yeah, because I don't know. I guess we can just try it out, right? I'm just gonna try to assign all of this here. Then again, how does this move? Yeah, because this has some influence. This bone has some influence on the back of the foot, which I don't know if that's really correct. I don't know. Love Arknights here, my wife Knight. I only recently got Aren. I've been really wanting to get her. So yeah, I only recently got her. I wanted to get for a while Golden Glow and I had to buy her, so I thought I was gonna have to buy her too. Yeah. Yeah, Aren is really fun. Guess I'm just gonna try to, yeah, just assign the weights to this one. We could do... Well, let me try to paint the... Well, also increase the weights, yeah. I'm gonna try selecting the... Yeah, the vertices, just to not have any issues with the shoe and all that. I have messed up and, yeah, accidentally selected other things. In the past, I'm gonna have to go in here, yep. Something that I guess a strategy for this, because sometimes it's difficult to select everything. Then again, I think there is a way to make it so it goes through the geometry. I think. But something I've seen that works, more or less. Oh, you know what also works? Let me go back to bones selection. And yeah, this one can be unlocked. Well, I guess I can just unlock this too. And also lock this one since it's gonna mirror them. Yeah, there we go. And then I guess we can also lock this too. Yeah. And yeah, invert the lock. Just so all these ones are the only ones that are unlocked, so we don't have any issues. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna show you in a second. So if I do this, it shouldn't select anything behind. Yeah, alright. I guess there is an advantage to that. See, like this ones. So yeah, we're gonna be working through the rigging, so it's gonna be, you know, a little tedious. So we're just kinda, you know, hanging out. Can continue chatting about Arknights, I guess. What are some upcoming characters that you guys are interested in? I don't know if you've seen, you know, the CN, or if you even want to discuss, you know, the CN upcoming characters. We can also just discuss like global. If preferable. Should I? Yeah, I guess because so it moves together with everything. Let's select this part too. So obviously there's some vertices that I did not select here. But we can just do this one and hit select more. Just select it a couple times. There is no, because I'm using the global or the, what's it called, industry standard shortcuts. Because I'm used to my, I don't think there is a shortcut for select more in that one. At least for this mode specifically, for the weight painting mode. So I just have to click it a couple times. So that's why I'm trying to select as many as possible. And then, because we only have this select, yeah, it should only affect here. Actually, we can just hit backspace. And it should immediately count it, though it's a little buggy. I've noticed that it doesn't actually do the like full weight. So just to be sure, I'm gonna go over it and use the painting tool to paint the weight. Because I noticed that, yeah, with the canisters up here, I pressed so it, you know, through this bone has all the influence. But then it didn't work fully. I just realized that I'm using... Yeah, it's selected to that bone, so I don't actually want it to be on that bone. Go back to bone, select this one. And now we go to the vertices, and now we hit 1. Whoops. Oh, right, because it's set to 0, sorry. Set it to 1, there we go. Okay. And we just go over it, just to be sure. Or I guess we can test it out. Oops. There we go. Sometimes, because it's a little sluggish. Alright, I gotta select bone. Sometimes I press the wrong thing. Okay, that looks... Whoa. Oh, I twisted the wrong way, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think... Whoops, 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 again. My computer is really struggling. I do want to get a graphics card. Oh, I didn't paint the weights on this one. Maybe it's actually better if this part is tied to the rest. Like, it's tied to maybe this bone. And then... Yeah, only this middle part has the weight of the feet, maybe? I mean, it is gonna rotate the full thing, so... Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be difficult. I guess another option will be to just make them individual bones. Yeah, I actually don't know how this will be solved for 3D. Yeah, 3D is complicated. Right, because this... Because, you know, obviously this is not... Well, let's see. I guess it does lift up, like it's going up on the piston. Well, more or less, yeah, it's not actually that, you know, straight line. I guess another thing that I could do is just make it so... Yeah, the weight of the bottom of this one. Right, the bottom of this part moves on the same... It's on the same weight. Hello? Oh, I'm trying to... Sorry, there we go. It was on rotation. For some reason I always end up stuck on rotation. There we go. I guess I do have to, for this one I do have to individually select those vertices. There we go. This one is cool. What is this? Oh, Radiant. No wonder, it's pretty cool. And it has that Casimir's theme, right? Or music style. At least I remember from the boss theme. Or yeah, the event as a whole had that music style, right? There we go. Well, maybe that's a little too much influence actually, because then if it moves, right? Is that gonna distort it too much? Oh, not as much. Well, a little bit. Yeah, I guess if I add maybe a little bit more weight up here, could work. I don't know if I'm messing everything up. I could be. I might be. Can I just use... Oh, I guess because it's a different... yeah, it's a different... Oh, okay, it comes out all the way up over here. Okay, no wonder it looks distorted. Okay. We could just try, I don't know, 0.2 maybe? Influence. Maybe a little more. Or quite a bit more, you know. 0.5 maybe. Or maybe we just make it so it's the same weight as the underside. So this might be even like 0.8. Something like that could work. I guess it could also just engage the bone. Yeah. Yeah, see, that might be a little too much weight. I guess I also gotta consider that for this type of armor, it's not like she's gonna be moving, or she's not gonna be on her tiptoes. Whoops. Right, like a heavy armor like this, she might not even, it might not even make sense for her to move this much. But at least a little bit, right? So let's try something like this. Okay, and then Yeah, let's add this. Well, let's actually just add it with the color. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Bulbisfoya theme. Nice. Maybe even a little less. Yeah, maybe 0.2 where I was better. Lemur probably restricts at least some of her movement. I don't think she needs to be able to do gymnastics. Yeah, I agree. I was thinking, before I decided to, you know, as I said before, you know, pick my battles. I was thinking about doing another version without the armor. I think, I mean, I would still like to do it in the future. But for the time being, I'm just making this armored version. And I have a full, like, out of armor version that I modeled in Maya, so that can be easier. Like an outfit out of armor could be easier to make. So for that one, I could do it. Could be interesting. Maybe a little bit more. Or a little less, actually, because I don't know. Okay, no, yeah, a little less, so it lifts. You know, if there's a little bit of clipping in this side, it's not too bad. It's not ideal, but you know, just picking my battles again. Oh yeah, when we finished reading through the event last stream, I was like, okay, now we know who she's talking about in this theme, huh? Ooh. And we can just call it a day for this one. Would 0.2 make it better or 0.3? Maybe 0.3 actually, so it lifts a little more, right? No, that just goes further in. Okay. I guess just compromise. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. I guess we can also try and see how it goes the other way. I guess it does stretch, which is not really... Right, not really what armor does, but let's see. If we can smooth it out, maybe we can hide it a little bit. Yeah, something like that. Maybe that was a little too... Yeah, there we go. What about inside? It's a little hard to see. Just gonna trust that that's fine. Yeah, I mean that looks fine. Again, I mean you can even see with the pants, right? It's not like she's gonna step too much more than maybe this. Yeah, definitely not more than this. Which is when it already starts clipping. What the heck is happening here? I guess it, you know, it helps. It does help going to the extremes. For, yeah, looking at this stuff. What's this? Oh yeah. Told you alter theme. Just do this. There we go. I do wonder if we need it to be... Yeah, I don't know. Like, exaggeration does help to, yeah, make sure that the weights are correct. They are like here, where they aren't. There we go, there we go. This is fine. Could extend this one. Again, I don't think it's gonna go this far. Maybe let's try a little less far. Yeah, okay, I guess we can add a little bit of weight. I wonder if maybe even something like 0.9, so it's not that much. Yeah. With Emperor, I was gonna say, yeah. I was thinking that. I feel like they will collab, yeah, Emperor and W. Definitely would. Yeah, okay, it didn't need to be one. Guess lesson learned on that. I think it's fine if this one is like that, because again, from far it doesn't look too crazy. But I could also make it 0.8. I mean, that's pretty much in there. Then select these ones. Oh, they are already selected, right? This one, or we can just do backspace. I guess it helps when it's not when you don't immediately do backspace to make sure that it works. Because then again I could also check. Am I missing one? Yeah, here. There we go. Yeah, let's try again the other way. Sorry, and I know this is a little repetitive. Oops, I messed it up. There we go. Right bone. Nope. Okay, that's fine actually. Yeah, okay. I thought I was gonna break everything. But no, it seems like we're fine. Alright, this is not... Is there a way to reset the... Oh, if I do 0 here? Okay, that's not... Oh, okay. What is the... Everything, proportional editing? I was wondering how you can reset the pose. The only way that I know is just to go to pose mode. No, pose mode. Hello. There we go. Select only this one, pose mode. And then we just... Yeah, there we go. Should we check? Well, let's see this one. Actually, let's check if it did mirror it, because sometimes it doesn't work, the mirroring. I keep hitting the wrong... There we go. Okay, yeah, that no longer influences here. Does it influence on this side? No, okay, that's good. Did it properly mirror here? It doesn't seem like it did perfectly. Well, actually, let's check how the other side looks. Right, because I didn't lift it that high up. Okay, it looks pretty similar. Speed of light, I don't know who this one is. Okay, this side looks fine. So for now, let's keep it there. It's not like, speaking of picking your fights, it's not, this part isn't even gonna show in the render. Maybe I should just be focusing on this part of the legs. In the meantime, just check whose team this is. No, I'm not asking you what the speed of light is. Google, thank you though. Code of Brawl? Oh, it's just the band theme? It has like Genius lyrics? What the heck? I mean, that's really cool. Yeah, I guess it's just for the Code of Brawl event. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go back to paint mode. Wait, paint, yeah. Well, I guess I need to enter this, or we can just, lock all of them. Or I guess I could just lock them all and just unlock the ones that we need. Probably better. So, oh, right. See, this is the issue of having multiple objects, right? Because then... need to check. Well, it's not like I'm gonna mimic that. I think I just, rather than basing it on the weight paint of the pants. Which, by the way, yeah, I think this... Yeah, because they're in way different parts of the body, right? So like the canisters, the backpack. I was all like, oh yeah, this is all equipment, so it makes sense to have it on one object. But then thinking of the rigging, right? They're in way different areas. So for something like, I don't know, here, maybe I could have replicated the weights from the pens to the canisters. So, you know, it's better to, I guess, have it in separate groups. Like, all these wires maybe should have been different groups, but I guess they're separate enough that it shouldn't affect each other. In theory. I guess we'll see. But yeah, that's another thing. I think for now, we just want to focus on, yeah, seeing how it actually moves. This doesn't look too bad. The real issue, I guess, is when we do this. It's mostly on the lower ones. Because in the pose, she's just kinda... Oh, she does have the legs a little like this. And then one of the legs is like stepping forward a little bit. Or stepping back. Oh, I thought I disabled that. Oh, I guess I didn't disable it in pose mode. Okay. Okay, a little... There we go. So disable the mirroring. Hello. Huh? So she's stepping forward a little bit. So this I made a separate thing. So that I can just individually or independently just rotate it like this. And then, yeah, it doesn't clip anymore. So yeah, this actually doesn't look too bad. Or, I mean, I don't really see it that big of an issue. The wire, okay, yeah, let's actually work on the cables then. Because that seems to be the real thing. That we should focus on for the time being. Let's reset all of this. Do I need to do it? Yeah, I need to do it individually, because it's not... Alright, because I didn't mirror it. Yeah. Once we actually go to the posing, that's gonna be... It's gonna get interesting. Let's see. I guess in the meantime, I was wondering if the teeth... If I... eyes and mouth, yeah. Yeah, it's one single object, because I know that you can separate them. Maybe you can even separate them by vertex groups. Yeah, I don't know that much about Blender. But yeah, let me disable this. I think you might be able to separate in vertex groups and have them just be assigned to the bones themselves. So you don't actually need to do weight painting for that. I need to figure that out, because that could even be useful for stuff like this, or for the canisters. I guess we can try that out after, but for now, let's just, I guess, refine those details on the wires themselves. Which, now that I realize, I should have just kept her in the in the position that she was. Let's just place her, yeah, here, stepping forward. Then to the sides, like so, like so. There we go. Yeah, let's exaggerate it a little bit, and then yeah, so it really distorts it. And now we can click on that and see what the damage is. She's doing jumping jacks, or what's it called? Yeah, you know, she's just working on it. So let's see. Oh, okay. I guess this one I should also change. Should this be on the hip bone? Yeah, I think at the very least the hips makes more sense that it's connected to this one. Yeah, see, like the wires back here. They're getting really distorted. Which again, the other ones in the back is not really visible. But if we really wanted to refine it, we could. Oh yeah, let's activate mirroring again. I don't know why it's not really assigned to this bone. Yeah, I just find it really interesting how the auto rigging works. Because it's such a cool tool. That's the reason why I do the modeling on Maya, but I do the rigging on Blender. It's really nice to work with. I know there are some good rigging tools in Maya too, but I mean, they're both, yeah. I was gonna say they're not as stable, but with my current graphics card, nothing is really stable. So, you know, we just gotta work with what we get. There we go. So it's this bone and then this bone. Okay, that it shares the weight. Does it share it with this at all? Doesn't seem so. So also disable this too. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So we could just start by smoothing it out. See if that fixes things. So this is okay, the leg is this way. And then forward. And maybe we actually bring some of the weights over here. Let's see how far we can take it by just smoothing it out. Let's see. Dormant Crepe. Who does this one? Leitmoth of Whole Hayek. Oh. It's really nice. This sounds like... I don't know, I mean, they are just straight up professional songs, right? I was gonna say they sound like professional songs, but I mean, they are. Made by professional artists and everything. It's really good. Yeah, I guess... music company, yada yada, right? Just repeating what everyone already knows. But it really is. They really are really cool songs. In the EPs. Every time I say EPs, I think I'm saying EP, you know? Let's see. Smooth it out. I was literally stopping the joke as you said that. It's okay, you can say it. It's true, it's true. Yeah, this is a vibe. Okay, definitely need to start adding some weight to this. Is there no just add? Because I think there is one pencil that is just add weight. Did someone knock on the door? It's fine. Let's not worry about that. Okay, why is it like... Yeah, this suddenly goes crazy. I guess if we just smooth it out to see it work better. Yeah, it's a little better. Okay. But I usually try it so every line has the same weight. So I guess the real issue... What the heck? Let's try 0.7 instead. Does pull it way too far. I guess, yeah, but the influence should be more on this side. Because that should lift the... Okay, not that much. Should lift the wires, right? Okay. A little more here. I guess I can just add some weight so that it doesn't... Yeah, it's not overlapping anymore. And then we just smooth it out with here. Okay, never mind, that did not work. You know, that's what that's how we try things. That's why we try things, I mean. So we learn. Operation Blade. Oh, okay, I guess it's a contingency contract theme. It's gonna... So yeah, just add the same weight to this whole line. I guess the geometry here is messing it up. Not really messing it up, but you know, just making it a little hard to follow. Yeah, seems to be fine. Let's try 0.5 for the next one, because like it loses the weight really fast. So let's try to make it a little bit more of a smooth transition. Which I guess going from 0.75 to 0.5 is not super smooth. So I guess we'll see if we can make it a little smoother. What the heck is happening back here? Let's try 0.7. Go. Yeah, okay, that's better. It is... yeah, 0.5 for this one. There we go, okay. Let's try and unravel it a little more. Maybe I should have even done this without the weight first. And then just tried it out. Just, you know, figuring out a workflow that will work. Okay, let's click on this one. There we go. Okay, starting to come to light. Go. Go. There we go. We could just make it so that this whole line is the same weight. Then I wonder. Oh wait, does this one or this one have any weight on it? Okay, this one has some weight. That's weird that the lower one doesn't have, but this one does. This upper one. I guess it makes sense because it's connected to the vest. Excuse me. I just had an apple before stream. I actually ate it pretty fast, so might be a little burpy. Okay, it's not that much weight. Whoops, I need to delete from back there. There we go. Yeah, I guess you can just leave it open, so take some of the weight. Then again, well, I guess because the hips and this one are like one in the one same piece, so it makes sense that it connects to that one. Okay, so yeah, and that shouldn't affect it. It's not that much weight. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that much. Yeah, let's actually just lock it. That's those two. So we just have to be worried about 2 bones, you know? Sure. Oh, Mr. Memory, let's go. So Chiffon Tomb. Is that the... oh, that is the night version. Yeah, we never got to hear the night version on stream. Yeah, we did hear it last time I played, I'm pretty sure. I played that. We did the art stream. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Smooth that out. Should we... well, no, I think if we just continue smoothing it out, it should be fine. Because, I mean, it makes sense, right? With how much the legs are lifted, it makes sense that the wire will follow. Just thinking of it, as I said before, logically. Or as with the shoes, yeah. Oops, oh, there we go. Okay. I guess I should do this part first, since it's supposed to be lifting up. So otherwise it just makes the overlap. Click on this one. Click, click. No, okay. Sometimes you need to hit the... yeah. You need to hit the geometry on the right hand. Yeah, especially for these, like for wires, I think it makes more sense to, you know, be a little more loose with it. Is this 1.7? Yes. Because, you know, you don't want it to be stiff, right? So I think it makes more sense. Well, maybe for these parts that are closer. Makes sense. Did I grab the weight? Yes. Okay. Just to smooth this part as well. I guess we can try, yeah, average. Does that help? No, I don't. One time I used average and it worked really well, and now I can't figure out how it works. Okay, let's smooth this out. Okay. I guess, yeah, this part in the middle is the difficult one. Is one of the vertices not the right weight? Okay, it's a little better. Yeah, I think where this part where there's a lot of overlap, you do want to, yeah, have them have the same weight. What is this? 0.7. Okay. Signed it all the same. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Because then if you smooth it, yeah, some vertices might not have the same weight. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, a lot of this I say like I know, but it's more like I'm just figuring it out right now. As we go, you know. But I do want to make sure I'm committing it to memory. There you go. Okay. Maybe let's do 0.6 instead of 0.5. This seems a little more stiff, as I said. Oh, there it is, the uncontested. I don't know, I think they're both good in their own regard, right? I don't know which one I prefer of the two, because they're very different themes. I was thinking like the Lapland boss theme versus Aro boss theme. They're very different, but a banger nonetheless. Let's see, 0.45. Siracusa keeps speaking. Yep. They just can't stop. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna start from this side. He can't stop winning. Yeah, I think some of the geometry here I could have done a better job. I guess there is such a thing as simplifying for animation, because I was thinking about, because it's not gonna be a game rig, I don't have to simplify as much the geometry. But you still gotta rig it, right? So you still gotta simplify. So I think, that's where bump maps and that kind of thing come in, right? Because they help add more detail. There we go. Without having to make, too much geometry. But this is for a render, I think it's fine. Wait, wasn't this the weight of this one? Yeah, 0.45. So I actually want to do maybe 0.3. So we started taking a lot more weight from this one and give more weight to the other bone. I think that makes sense. And again, I said I was going to do it the other way. I don't know why I always start from this other side. There we go. I do find that maybe that's why I do, because I do find it a little satisfying when it's all like wrapped and jumbled together, and then when you add the weights it kind of smooths out. Maybe that's the issue. Yeah, it's actually facing this way. That is why, selecting the vertices is actually pretty satisfying too. But I still do it like this. I don't know, it feels kind of like sculpting, right? Where you're smoothing things out. Smoothing the clay or whatever you use. No, here, that's actually from... No, that's still from here, yep. Flashing another one. Oh gosh. There we go. Making it difficult for myself for the sake of, you know, satisfaction. Yeah, when it creates these peaks, that is an issue, because then you can't... I could just select them. Yeah, there we go. That helps a little bit. Oh. W theme again. I was gonna say part 2, but actually part 1. It's missing a little part here. Oh, there it is. I think? No. Gosh, where is it? Where is she? Oh, crap. Where is it? Wait. What do artists do if not make it hard for themselves for the sake of something most people won't even notice? That's true, right? Michelangelo. And all that. Wait, where is it? For some reason I thought they were gonna say what do artists do if not make things hard for themselves for what do they say nowadays? Hype moments and aura or something. Okay, I see where the vertex is, but for some reason I think it's overlapping too much. So Blender is like doesn't know what to do. So let's try to maybe reset a little bit the position. Whoops. Trying to click on this. Hello. Excuse me. Oh, okay, I'm not doing the bone select. There we go. Aura farming, yeah. Well, what the kids say these days, you know? So that will show better in theory. Nope, still can't see it. Still. Okay, well, at least we can fix this part in the meantime. Maybe it was this part that I was struggling with more than the other side. Yeah, because it's a lot more jumbled. Yeah, there we go. This part's fine. This part's fine too. Okay. This side, yeah, there's still... Oops. Still something overlapping. Shouldn't be... Are there like 2 layers to this? Shouldn't be. Yeah, there shouldn't be. Maybe... Huh? No, I think it's fine. I think... Is it because of a modifier that I set? I'm not sure. Oh, is it because of... Oh, it's because of the outline. I see. Whoops. Wait, so is that what looked wrong? Oh, that's what it was. Okay, yeah, because when you activate Solidify, it makes it overlap. Okay, okay. But that doesn't actually show in the render. It shows it as the outline. That's what makes it... Oh, this is it, yeah. That's what makes it look like this. Okay, it was... I call it, I bamboozled myself. Yeah, speaking of, yeah, deactivate Solidify. I guess that's probably what's slowing it down. I was wondering why when I was trying to do the movements, like the pose mode, why it was slowing down. And it's probably the outline, right? Because it's like it creates basically double the meshes. Right now this should move. It moves a little easier. I think what I'm gonna do is just, yeah, disable Solidify on everything. On everything that has it anyway. The hair shouldn't have it. Yeah, no. But this has it. This has it. This I already disabled. This one I already disabled. Alright, because it was the same thing. This one. Turn it off. And I think that's everything. The hammer should also have it. Yeah. Okay. So once I activate the render, I should reactivate the solidify. But yeah, that should help. Yeah, that's a little better. Such a bop. I think after hearing them back to back, I think I like the day theme a little better. It's more of a vibe, and the other one is... It's a banger still. But it's a little more... I don't know, chaotic, I guess is what I will use. Maybe not chaotic, no, actually. A little more... Not even intense. I don't know, it's a little more. It's just a little more. Smooth this out. It's probably as far as we should go, right? Because otherwise it's gonna start clipping over here. So yeah, let me just smooth this. Actually, let's... Yeah. Let's go a little more. And do it this way. I can already see, yeah, this changed. Yeah, there's a weight on that one, weird. Is that shared with hips too? Yeah. Okay, let me try to delete it from this side. Yeah, okay, that just fixed it. Nice. Is it also a problem on this side? No, it's fine. Okay, we can also work on the wires. The back wires, and also this part. I think those are the main things. Yeah, let's unlock this one. Then does this one... Yeah, this also shares the weight with this. Which I don't think it should. I think it should only have with this bone. I mean, realistically I should, similar to the backpack, I should create a specific bone for it. But for now I think it's fine. Let's smooth this a little more. Don't try to smooth on this side, it's gonna mess everything up. Go. Maybe this one I should lower the weight a little bit more. Let's see. Because did I... Is it 0.5? Nope. Oh, it's 0.7, right. 0.5 is up here. So let's do 0.6. No, 0.6 is too much. 0.65. Or I think it's 0.75. 65 seems to work. Though now that it's going down, I should do this side first, yeah. Where's this one? Operation Pirate? I think, did a new event come out in Arknights today? It's coming out next week. I know the S stages are becoming available in Arknights for the new Siracusa event. So I don't know, I was thinking in the morning, should we do... Because I wanted to get back to IS to try out the other ending. The second ending. I could also do S stages. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I should, yeah, take this one. Start from the bottom. Now we're here, there we go. Okay, yeah, that's a lot smoother than just going, yeah, just going what I just did, yeah, just going from whatever. Yeah, let's do this, and then this one, and then, yeah. From the lower vertices to the higher ones. There you go. Okay. Does seem a lot smoother. I don't know what happened on this side. It's now 0.5, 0.55. Huh. Well, it's fine. Yep. That change looks a lot better. And yeah, I think that works. Yeah, oh, this. Okay, the weights are a little weird here. This. Oh, I guess because it shares weights with this one. Yeah, that's what it's struggling with. So let's instead take the weights from this side. Nope, never mind. What the heck? I guess that's why... Yeah, let me try to hide this one. And this one too. Just keep these two, so I transfer the weights. Yeah, there we go, okay. Nice. It's also like, you know, if things work, maybe it's better not to mess too much with them. Because then they might not work again. Or, you know, it will just take time to make them work. Right, okay, now I wanted to work on... I think I did this back part. I should... Oh, I guess I should also unmute this one. If it ain't broke, that's true. That's a good one. So yeah, I'm gonna assign it to this bone, so I'm just gonna turn it all the way to 1. To 1, hello? To 1, hello? Why is it delaying the weights? Missing a bone. Shouldn't affect this bone. Nope. Weight 1. Yes. What? Blender? Blender? What are you doing? What's up, bro? In here. Hi, Wrath. Welcome in. All well. You know, just working some rigging. Working through it bit by bit. And it's going well so far. Yeah. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Struggling with this, cause... Oh, it's because of this part? See, this... I don't know if I messed up the UVs, cause when I will delete the weight from this one, cause I don't want the weight... Like, right, this bone to affect this bone. I delete it. Oh, right, it's locked. Let's go. Like that. Right, delete the weight. It deletes it from here. Don't know what that happens because I'm pretty sure the UVs are fine. Go to the UVs and I select the part, like this middle part, where is where the weight seems to be affected. And then this other side. Yeah, it's all the way over here. That happened also with the canisters, where when I was changing them, it was also affecting... Or no, with the bags, yeah. I was changing the weights of this one, and it was also affecting up here. But I also checked, and the UVs weren't overlapping, so... I don't know why that happens. I don't know if anyone knows. I guess I could look into it if it's too big of an issue. I mean, again, it's something that is not gonna be visible at the end of the day. So we could keep it as that, but I do wanna obviously figure out why that happens, because yeah, the overlapping is weird. I guess aside from that, I can just add more weight on this side. So yeah, that's why it's not adding weight. And it's not adding weight here either, what? I mean, it is disabling the distortion, so... I mean, it is doing what I'm looking for. So I don't know if it's just being a little buggy or... You know, what exactly is going on. That being said, what should I set these weights to? Or these wires, maybe to the hips? So I set it to this. Because the only thing I want is for them to look, you know, not distorted, just as smooth as possible. So yeah, I guess we can start from here. Whoops. I don't know what this is connected to. Oh, is it connected to the super bone? Well, it was. It probably was. So I guess this upper part can be connected to that. Shouldn't distort it too much. Yeah, let's... I think it's similar to these ones. We just want that every line has the same amount of... Sorry, I just wanted to see if it was subdivided. It's not? Okay. What is this one? Everything's alright. I think I already... Oh yeah, silence thing. But yeah, I just want every line to have the same weight. So I guess we can just focus on that. If that works, hello. Why can't I paint this side? I did disable solidify, yeah. Oh, is it connected to a bone that's not unlocked? It's not connected to this bone, shouldn't be connected to that one. All of these ones are unlocked, I mean, unless it's connected to an upper one. It's not, that's really weird. It's pretty weird. Oh, I just realized I had the stream on. It's the same on these two, where it has no weight. Did I assign it to a bone that is like completely disconnected? It's hard to tell. Is there a way where, yeah, like if I select these vertices. Hello. I'll select, yep. Does it tell me which ones have it? No, because I'm currently selecting the thigh. Huh. Oh, I just realized this side didn't mirror. Well, I think, is there a way to mirror the weights? I don't think so, right? I think you do have to do it manually. So, I mean, we learn. Hopefully this can be easier. So, I guess I can just... what I can do is just copy the weights that I have on this side. 0.65, okay. So, well, this looks a lot worse. Okay, no wonder it didn't mirror it. So I guess the weights are not the same. What the heck? This shouldn't have weights. Okay, that doesn't. Let's mute that one for the time being. And mute this one too. Or maybe that's why. Well, no, it's still mostly the hips. Okay. happening? Cause it's like really messed up. I guess we can try and see if we can smooth it a little bit. So it's easier to work with. Oh, it does seem like it didn't assign the 0.5 over here, but I guess the other one didn't assign it, which is weird. Oops. Okay. It is working. It's bringing it up bit by bit. So... I was thinking we could start from this part. Or I guess from the upper parts. I guess we can start from here. Yeah, since it's not distorted, we can start working on that part. So, what's the weight on that one? 0.3, I guess? 0.299 says. Yeah, 0.3. Okay. That one I remember too. Whoops. Well, oh, okay, maybe... Yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Or I guess I can just start... Yeah. From this part... It did. Oh no, it didn't switch it to 0.3. That's weird. That sometimes the color select, it does pick up the color, but then it switches back. I guess I could have just written 0.3. Let's see. Yeah, 0.3. Okay. Weird. Another thing that I could try is what we've done in the past. Yeah, select the vertices. This whole line. That might actually work better. Than what I've been doing. Let's see. I think that's everything. I guess one way to find out. Okay. Yeah, that seems good. Yeah. Okay. Now I can just select this one. I wish there was a way. Is there a way where you can select everything? Oh, I just saw here it tells you which bones have the weights for those vertebrae specifically. Okay, that's good to know for the wires. Somehow I didn't notice it first, but I didn't notice it pop up just now. There we go. Then, I'm gonna back to select bones. Select the weight that I had over here, which is what? 0.45, I guess? Yeah, 0.45. Okay, did you keep it? Yes, you did. Okay, now that I'm looking, now you do keep it. Okay, minus, there we go. And then I guess I can... Yeah, I didn't do that with this side, I should have made sure. Because for some reason it doesn't assign it the exact width, unless I gotta do it multiple times, but nope. Didn't change anything. This one. All of them. Oop. There we go. So, still missing this part. And I already forgot what the weight was for that one. I already forgot what the weight was for this upper one. Nope, guide ahead theme. Foreshadowing. Or busting. Come on, there we go. Yeah, okay. What was that again? 0.30? 35? Such a sick boss team. Point 3, there we go. Oops. There we go. Okay, we did keep it. You know, never be too sure. Okay, just change the lower one. So then I want to make sure by actually, yeah. Actually using the brush. Is there a way to... Oh, he's not selecting... Or I did not select these ones. Okay. This part specifically of the theme reminds me of a different game. I don't know what. The game I played probably a long time ago or something. What? Oh, if I hold shift, it decreases the weight. Or it like smooths it? Oh, it turns into smoothing. Okay, that is good, so I don't have to switch it every time. No, I just found that out. Does it do something different if I press control? It does. I have no idea what that is though. Oh, it's like add, maybe? That will make sense. Okay, it adds the same weight, but again, yeah. Okay. Oops, what did I do here? That's fine, okay. Okay, yeah. Everything's fine. Okay, now what the heck am I gonna do with this part? I guess if worst comes to worst, I can just... Yeah, well, or I can just do that right now. Just, yeah, select bones. Set it a little more neutral. Okay, yeah, so there's, you know, less distortion. Still is some. Oh, right, because it's still tilted this way. Okay, maybe a little distortion just to see the change. There we go. Well, there's a lot of distortion down here, which is weird because again the other one didn't have that. Probably why I struggled to mirror it. I mean, there was a little bit of like inconsistent. So we can make it work. Oh, we can try smoothing it out, maybe. Yeah, that actually kind of works. Let's turn off this one. So you can see it. Alright. I remember this one. Also contingency contract. Is there still contingency contract? Or are they just doing different modes? Because I know they did a contingency contract style or similar a couple weeks ago. But it's not, I mean, it's not contingency contract itself. So I wonder if they are bringing it back or they're just trying different things. Either way, it was interesting. But it feels like, you know, we always end up coming back to contingency contract one way or another. Okay, definitely need to do something different with this one. Oops. Yeah. This is all weird. I guess if I try with a different bone, will that look a little bit? A little bit. No, I'm not trying new. Okay. That's from this one. And 2. Okay, that did not fix it. Did not change anything. Is it the weight on of these other bones? No, doesn't seem to be affecting it. Maybe the lower leg? No, it's just between those two still, I guess. Weird. Very weird, like that amount of distortion just from how little tilted it is. Oops, there we go. Let's try to... Okay, that smoothed it a little bit. Too smooth here. No, it's just stuck like that. Okay, let's focus on this one and then we can try to figure the other side up. Gosh. No. Unless I need one specific weight. So it's 0.47. And let's try to assign it. Just so it smooths. That's fine, but I think, yeah, let's get this one. Yeah, it's a little smoother. Yeah, let's just try to make it one weight, and then we can try distorting it again. See what happens. 0.37. Was it not 0.45 on this side? Sorry, I keep going back and forward between the two. Yeah, 0.65 actually. So why is this one so low? Oh! Yeah, okay, the mirror messed up, I see. It shared the weights of this other side. Yeah, I don't like when that happens. Let's see. I guess I'll just to avoid anything bad happening to this one, I'll just mute this bone. I guess mute all the bones that are not involved in this. Cause it should only be this one. And oh, this one too. Okay. This one shouldn't be. And then this one. I guess for now I'll just keep those two. Yeah. And disable mirroring. And whoops. Oh, here. I couldn't see it for some reason. The weight. Okay, yeah. It's just delete. All of that. Okay. No wonder. It really felt like something weird was happening. And I mean, it was. Oops. Gosh. Could just hide. Yeah, I guess I could just hide some of the other parts of the body. Let me hide this part. And then this is all the same. Yeah, so it's gonna overlap regardless, so it's fine. There you go. So yeah, but there's still stuff to smooth out. Otherwise we're fine. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I will do IS. Cause I was thinking about doing the stages, like maybe, I don't know. If it's something that you guys will be interested in seeing. But yeah, I want to do IS so that we can, after IS, we can get to guide ahead. But I mean, as God said, you know, we do have 6 months. So it's not, you know, it's not that big of a hurry. But it also will be cool to, I don't know how relevant the other, what's it called? Well, the Excise Alter event we should also read through that one before the Laterano event comes out. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting though. It's gonna be cool finally getting into the Sanctus stuff. I mean, we know some of it, but I feel like we haven't actually delved that deep into that side of things. So I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, another contingency contract. How many contingency contracts have there been? Because they only recently restarted, right? They were like, oh, that's the final contingency contract, and then another one came out, but it was one, right? It was contingency contract 1. So what was it, a repeat? I don't think so, right? Because I think there were newer enemies. Not sure. All I know about the Sancta Lord is what God said. Yeah, same. Yeah, we only got a little bit in Sylvanhurst with like we briefly saw the Pope and Law, right? A little bit, but yeah, no, not very much. And God has been helpful in, you know, filling in the gaps for us. Okay, that looks so much better already. Yeah, I don't know why the mirroring does that. Is it because of the naming of the book? I mean, because it is the meta rig, so it shouldn't be named anything weird that will mess it up. Maybe it's just the type of object that it is, because it's a different one. Or it's just a bug. Either way, I mean, it's not that difficult to fix once you know what it's... You know what the issue is. Let's disable this one. We can also disable this one, because I mean, it's not affecting. So let's see this one, 165. And start working on this one. Maybe now I do want to activate this, yeah, so I don't have that much stuff distracting, you know. Yeah, oh my gosh, that works so much better. So satisfying when it actually works. Okay, the back part I'm worried about. Was it 0.40 something? Let's see. 0.55, okay. Yeah, 55. Nice. Nice. Okay, now if I assign it to you, are you gonna freak out? No, okay. Okay, that works. Whew. Then everything else seems fine. I just need to smooth the weights. .49 it says. Let's just do this, yep. What is some other stuff that you guys will be interested in listening to during art streams? Especially, I guess, because in Arknights it makes sense, right? More Arknights themes. But I don't know for other art streams. I mean, we probably will be working on a lot of Arknight stuff for the foreseeable future, so I don't know. Because I guess we could do different playlists, right? For character themes, and then for boss themes, and then just rotate them. for other different stuff. I know there are some fan songs, right? Because they do contests every now and then for video creation, and some people make like fan covers, fan songs of the game. Could be fun to check those out. Yeah, not ready for the return of Pigeon Wave. Oh, that was a fun era. I don't know what's happening here. Is it still have some weight from that? Nope. Here. Is it from some of these bones? Whoops. Okay, it lagged for a second. I don't know what happened. This one may be... I have no idea. Okay. Well, I guess we can just continue with what we got right now. Okay. Let's select this one. 39, sure. Yeah, this works. Oh, I guess because I'm not selecting the hip bone. I was confused on why the weights were so different suddenly. 0.6, yeah. As long as it makes sense, and we can smooth out the line. Go. I don't know why. Maybe this can help. Nope. Never know what to do with that one. But yeah, for here, I'd say, yeah, for these ones we can just smooth things out. For some reason it's not smoothing that one. It might be because of the other weights, yeah. But then... this part we do want it to be one single weight, which I think this works. 0.66. Okay. Yeah, I guess the weights are like slightly different on each vertex, so it's why it's struggling a little bit. Well, no, there you go. There you go. That's a lot better. Ugh, nice. I think this part is weird because this one has higher weight than down here. So let me just check that real quick, and then we can be done. Yeah, I mean, it's this one has the higher weight. So let's see. This one is 615. 6.4. I mean, that should be correct. But then up here, what is up here? Because yeah, that's what happens when, when we move the leg. That's why it distorts, right? So let's see, 0.66, and then 0.625 immediately. What? So up here is 0.55. Sorry, again, what was this side? Was it 6.5? It was 6.5. Okay. Just wanna be sure. But I mean, it's not that different. Oh yeah, this is the Lone Trail boss thing. The Kristen boss fight. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, it's called Control Swishes? Yeah, Control Swishes. Let's move this back. Oh gosh. So for these little bits, it's hard to adjust. Okay, there you go. Promise we'll stop repainting this same wire at one point. I promise. Oh my gosh, it's already been 1 hour 40? The heck? Oh, that's right. Because this one is 0.65, so this one can be 0.67? Try that out. That works. I don't know why it's still... Is it still taking weights from this side? From this side, or... Part doesn't seem to affect. Weird. Huh. Oh, yeah, select this one instead. I guess it's fine so long as the weights are, you know, consistent and make sense more than anything. Go. 10.68. Yeah. Okay. Time perception when you're focusing on something. Yep. It's just gone. Time itself is gone. There you go. Is this settling to ash? Yeah, then back to 0.64. So maybe... No, because I already set 0.67 to this one. Then this one, I guess I can make this one 0.7, yeah. Oh, it's holder steam, yeah. I didn't want to get folder. I guess, you know, I mentioned, because I saw the joint operation that's coming out, the banner. But I was like, oh yeah, I have only one of them. I think only Dorothy I had. And who else is on that banner? I actually don't remember. It wasn't Holder, but it was someone else that I wanted. And then Posemka and Ulpianes, yeah. And I was like, okay, sure, I can pull that banner. But then we got Ulpianes last time, so I don't know. Or not Ulpianes, Posemka. Also Ulpianes? Imagine. Oh. Okay, this one is also weird. But again, that's a little smoother. I guess we can, yeah, distort it like crazy, so let's see if it works. Okay, it's just the upper part. Seems to be struggling. Yeah, it's just that part. Okay. Who didn't we get last time? Oh, there we go. Okay. Every time it takes longer to load, I'm like, what's happening? So, I think for this I just smoothed it out, so let's see, it's 3 on this one, and then 2, and then 0.7, or it's 1, you know. But I guess we can try to just smooth it for now. Not from that side. Let me actually, yeah, there we go. Yeah, fair enough. I do like that we got a lot of characters that we had pulled in different limited banners and we couldn't get them. Not limited units, but the standard ones. That was cool. Oh, is it Nymph? Or Nymph, I mean? I don't think so, it doesn't sound familiar. I don't remember. But regardless, I mean, yeah, to be fair, yeah, as you said, Hyperglyph was pretty nice last time, so I don't know if we'll get anything for a while. Which, to be fair, I don't know how long it will take me to build the characters that we got, so fair enough, you know. They can take their time. Go. Okay, I'm gonna hide that. Okay. I'm glad this moved out pretty easily. I think that is how the other one worked. They get there faster than you can build, and they do, yeah. I was gonna build Crown Slayer as a joke, but also as an investment, because I believe there's a module that came out recently on the CN server that it makes her, you know, alright. But now, I don't know. I couldn't even make chips for Bilbus Foya, so I don't know. I'm probably gonna have a bunch of E1s for the time being. And then, I guess just depending on, as I start getting the chips and who I want to build the fastest. Okay, I think I just need to smooth this one. I don't think I need to go all the way up to that, because then it might start clipping over here. Actually, it's starting to clip, but I mean, it doesn't even look bad. But let's not risk it, let's just keep it as this. I have been thinking about getting Contrail, the 4-star that can fly. She looks pretty cool, and I liked her voice lines. In the showcase that we did in the event, it was pretty fun. I don't know how, I mean, because she seems very niche, so I don't know how useful she is, but also I imagine as they introduce more units of that style, they will probably introduce more, you know, enemies that they can counter. So yeah. That Fortuna can't catch a break, yeah. She really can't. I do miss when, I mean, it still happens, like where modules do help make, you know, not very, or characters that are pretty much, you know, you're probably not gonna use or invest on unless you really want the niche. I miss when the modules were actually buff them. Now it seems like they're just buffing already buffed units, right? Like there's a Virtuosa module, there's a Crusher module, right? Which, I mean, Crushers are more balanced. Well, maybe not the 6-star ones. Well, you know, normal Crushers, but especially, oh yeah, like Mudrock. Those units, I'm like, do they really need a module? Do they really need a module? I don't know. I guess I can see it another way where like fans, or yeah, just to counter power creep. I can see it would be useful for that. Like I wonder, does Logos's module, the elemental damage, does that apply for anyone else? Because if, say, like Amiya was suddenly able to do elemental damage, or other normal, imagine if Click was able to do elemental damage. She will be insane. They do have its favorites, yeah, that's true, and it's fair. I mean, W also. I don't know if she needed to be another limited one, but again, you know, just have their favorites, and that's fair. More power to them. I recently started editing the recording and editing the lines for the video that I want to make for episode 14. And I'm still working on them, but hopefully, once I have it, I'm looking forward to, getting to read the second part of the story together. That could be fun. But I also finished editing the next episode of Rain World. Just right before the stream, actually. So I'm excited about that too. So, okay, let's just go back to the fact that I have to go to object mode and then to pose mode, just to reset the transformations. Or maybe you can just, I don't know if there's a reset transformations in that mode. She looks funny with the leg like this. Like, hey, like a ballet pose. So maybe I should have kept them like that actually, because, well, we have the mirror now. Just to work on this back part that I was already trying to work on, but then I decided to change things up. This back part could be more influenced by this one, but for now let's focus on this. Reforge. Oh, that's Vina Victoria theme. Paint. Remember to do though. I appreciate that, Mateo. You're right. It is nice to have a reminder. Yeah. I will. Let's see. Oh yeah. Let's select these vertices to see. Okay, to see. Oh, what? Wait, which mode was it that it was showing me the influence? Should have been an item, right? Oh, yeah, perfect. So, do I need to select an individual? Like, individually? Oh, I guess so. Weird. So, Spine 004. That should be. Is it this one? No, 001. Wait, the one all the way up, like the neck? Why is that one influencing the? Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, at one point. What the heck? What? How did that happen? I did notice that at one point the color weights got all jumbled up. I have no idea how that happened, and I have no idea how this happened either. What? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and, well, first of all, go weight 0 and just select all of these ones. Or let me actually just, yeah, instead of selecting from everything, select from this one specifically. Oh, whoops. Yeah, go. I still think that I would have been more interested in Victoria's theme if it wasn't, or a Victoria lore, if it wasn't so shoehorned during the main story, you know. There is some interesting stuff that happens later on, and I'm interested in, you know, the event story. That what happened after everything. I don't know, I feel like it was a lot for what already was a very big arc. And oops, okay, I selected over here by accident. No, I mean, I guess if I'm just taking off all the weights like so, yeah, should be fine. Oh, then again, yeah, I want to take it from the wire as well. So let's select this wire. This. Let's just select more just to be safe. And yeah, take off all the weights from that one. Yeah, I have no idea Wait, did I even unlock it? Oh, I didn't unlock it, so I probably didn't even take the weights off. That's why I find it really weird that apply weights doesn't work that well. It's definitely programmed a different way. Oh, never mind, it did take off the weights. I don't know where it sent them, but Berlin was shoehorned into a shoehorn. Shoehomeception? Yeah. I do think it was. So it's mostly because of that the weights are all jumbled up, because I mean here they are fine. Seems anyway. Wait, didn't I... Right, because what? This shouldn't influence anything of these objects. So I guess I could just delete that from this group. Let's just lock them all. Unlock this one, or I think I can just delete it like this. What? Oh no, right, because the neck, it does affect the neck, right. I thought it was a different object. Well, I'm glad it showed me immediately, like, oh, you messed up. I still don't know what the deal with this is. I'm very confused. Oh, anyway, let's select this bone. Oops, this bone. Then, yeah, I guess you can just cut up these ones. And then now, okay, do I add some weight? Not all of the weight. Okay, here it is working. Yeah, because this bone has all the weight. Still don't know why. I guess it helps for... Because these ones do have weight, so... Now let's just keep taking for this one. But I guess we can... Yeah. I could lock the hips. So that's just this one taking weight from the legs, yeah. I don't know why that sounded like the Weeknd song. For a second there. There we go. I don't know why yeah, it kind of freaks out. See? Freaks out for a second there. I don't think this one should have any weight. Yeah. Let's just take off. Well, no, we said that... Well, this one can have that weight. Guess... Yeah, maybe it should have weight, so it transitions better from this side to this side. So, yeah. A little bit of weight. Or a lot, actually. But then, you know, just slowly smooth it out. There we go. Now this one, where... Okay, it's tied to the leg, but is this one also tied to the neck, or... Oh yeah, this also has it. Why? Okay, let me unlock that real quick. So weird. Again, that's the issue of having in the same object, right? From multiple parts. There you go. What are we missing? What are we missing? Oh, here. It's like there has to be one that is also taking the weight. So now this one should have it. Yeah. Okay. I do like how it is decent at approximately swapping the weights. So yeah, this shouldn't have anything anymore, right? Just gonna... Yep, I knew there had to be something. Okay. It's better. What is this? Your star. Oh, this is the high school graduation song that they made. That was so funny to find out. But it's really cool. It's wholesome. Okay, I'm gonna focus on just taking the way to this one. Let's see this. Yeah, it's actually take this one so I can look. Yeah, here, back here. Take this one too. And it doesn't want to take the weight, so it's probably one that is muted. Is it still the neck? Imagine. Oh gosh, there we go. They should make songs for all occasions. Imagine marrying to the official Arknights wedding theme. Yo, they should. That will go crazy. Oh, this bone is the one that is messing things up, maybe? Nope, never mind. Well, maybe. Is it not? Whoops, 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 not again. I can see that. I remember that Ines cosplayer or a holder. There was a couple that was Ines and a holder cosplayers, and I believe the holder cosplayer proposed to the Ines cosplayer in one of the conventions they went to. So yeah, it will be for them if they made a wedding theme. They'll go crazy. That is really cute. Yeah. The ship is real. It became canon suddenly. Oh. Am I? Hello? Here? Yeah, there we go. Okay, finally, we finally found. Never mind. I guess I could. Oh yeah, I could do the thing that I did with the wires, like check the vertices and see where the weights are. Yeah. Yeah. Next time I'll remember that. Yeah. If there's something up here, it should be a separate object from down here. It is difficult because you don't want to separate them into that many objects. For something like a video game, right? You want it to be mostly just one group or one object. Just with multiple materials. You can always join it at the end, obviously, but I mean for rigging, you probably do want them to be separate by a lot. I guess that will be the workflow, right? You have them in separate objects, everything. And then... Well, I don't know what will happen when you combine them, though. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let me try to add the weight to this one. See if it still messes it up. No. Okay, it's just taking out weights. I don't know why. Just gonna take from here and see if it... Yeah, it still messes it up here. Why? Yeah, maybe that's something that I gotta work on in my own time, because it's gonna be my trauma. Yeah, let's just, for now, let's just put all the weight on this one, since it's the one that's gonna be front and center. Why is it still not painting that one? Shouldn't be because of this one anymore. Weird. I will say, I wish they kept the chapter themes. This is the theme for chapter 14 for the event to introduce it. It will be cool if they kept it after the event is done. When you enter chapter 14 and he plays the theme, because it feels really epic, right? It really feels like the ending of the arc that it's supposed to be. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here, but I think I'll figure that one out on my own. Now, let's just keep working on this part. Let's do this, yep. It started because I was confused on why the weight wasn't working from here. Okay, let's see if I do this. Okay, I was wondering if it was gonna take away the weight from this one. They are somehow connected for some reason. Oh, wait, it is doing something back there. I don't know why. I don't know why they're connected. Maybe the mirroring is messing up? I don't know. It shouldn't, right? Because it's X, so it should be from these two sides. I don't know. I'll look into it. Oh, wait. If I do that... Dang it. That's the issue. I guess I'll just lock this one for now. So it doesn't take it away. Okay, this is unrelated. I still have this one on, but I guess if since I have it set to 1, the only thing it should do is take away the weight. Okay, this doesn't... Right, this is good. So this side... Maybe... I'll actually, yeah, disable this. So that all the weight goes to this one. Never mind. Oh, is it the... Maybe the UVs are messing up, but in a different way that I was thinking. Yeah, anyway, I guess I'll just not bother with that side for now. Okay. Let's just get as much weight as we can. Mostly just so that it... Yeah, there we go. It fixes the... where it's distorted. And the legs move. I guess that's the only thing that we're trying to do right now. Yeah, just take away the weight of the legs. There's other stuff that it's taking in, as long as it isn't something crazy, yeah, like the neck. We are fine. We'll be fine. Okay, that looks fine for now. I guess let's try, yeah, post mode. Post smooth, I said, no. Post mode. Yeah, okay, it doesn't distort this, it does distort the wires, which is what we're gonna work on before we end the stream, probably. Dang, this took a lot longer than I was thinking, but it's been fun so far. I hope y'all are having a good time. Okay, the way that this one moves is pretty satisfying. Hopefully we can achieve something similar with these ones. Paint. Let's do... Let's see. Is this one... I am working alongside someone else is enjoyable. I think so too, yeah. I would love to continue doing more art streams. I think for a time, speaking of Rain World, because we're getting through that. For a time we might do some Rain World streams, because I do want to play with through that mode. Undertide's boss theme. Through the Hunter mode. I don't know how long it will take, because I mean it is a difficult one, but it's also like it kind of forces you into speedrunning. So I wonder if it doesn't actually take as long. But yeah. Make an XUCI 3D Chris Vector? Welcome in, welcome in. You see this at the top of the... Oh, like you recommended or something? No way. Nice, nice. I'll check it out. Let me actually save your username, because I don't think I can look at your channel, right? With just your username. Oh yeah, I can. Or were you not working on your channel? You were just working on your own. Either way, that's really cool. Yeah, I hope you've been having fun working on it. Nice to see that there's a lot of people that are getting into the, you know, making Arknights 3D stuff. There's a lot of potential there. None of your channel, gotcha. I've been here for 3 hours. Oh dang. Yeah. It's a time investment. Oh, unless you mean on the stream. Arknights, yes. Let's see. It does seem like the weights aren't being mirrored. It's super messed up over here. Yeah, I'm just fixing up some weight painting stuff here. But yeah, how's your model gone for you? Hopefully it's been good. I think this one, the weight should be on the hips. Yeah, let's try on the hips. Yeah, there you go. This height is probably fine. This one... Yeah. I guess I'll take away... Yeah, unlock that one. Just I'm taking some... There you go. Some time there. Yeah, that's really cool that you're working on Exu though. Exu is one of my favorite ones. I mean, it is the first 6-star that I had. So I think she's really cool. And I'm really excited for the future. Again, I don't know if anyone, you know, knows about future news. But yeah, I'm really excited for what's coming up relating to her. They did bring it up in the Siracusa event, right? They say like XUCI is who knows where. So I guess that was supposed to be a bit of a tease. There will be some focus on her in the future. Okay. For some reason, it's trying to smooth this out. Yeah, I guess it's distorting it with whatever is influencing it. Right, I think I want to lower the influence from here. Okay. What? Oh. I meant to do 0. I don't know why I didn't go to 0 the weight. Yeah, because I mean the leg is all the way down there, so it shouldn't have that much influence here. it's probably gonna take a while actually. I might have to take that on in my own later. Yeah. How do you separate objects in object mode after placing in edit mode? I mean, you can probably separate them in edit mode. I don't think, because once you have them in one object mode will always pick them up as one thing. But if you then go to edit mode, I'm pretty sure there's a way, unless you mean in how to separate them in vertex groups. I don't know exactly how. I do know that I was mentioning for the teeth that I think you can separate them in vertex and then connect those vertex groups to the bones, so that you don't have to do the weight painting. I think there is a way, at least for that one. Oh my gosh, this wire is going crazy. But then for this one, you could go to edit mode, and then you just select the whole object. I think... What is select more? Select random? Why is that an option? Select random? Yeah. I guess if you would wanna, yeah, like generate something randomly or something. What? Select more? It should be like... I don't know. Preferences, yeah, key map, select more. Object mode is up arrow. In edit mode, hello. Oh, UV editor. It says up arrow, but I don't think it. Oh no, UV, right? No, not weight editor. Is there no mode in weight or in edit mode? I don't know, maybe if you're using Blender shortcuts, they probably is. But because I'm using industry compatible shortcuts, I guess it doesn't come up. But you were able to do it in Maya with something else. But anyway, if you select the whole object, I think there is a function. Is it mesh? Yeah, mesh split selection, is it? Or no, separate selection. Either a split or separate, and then you can separate the objects, but I don't know, like that's edit mode. I don't know if you can do that in object mode. So yeah, maybe that helps. At least give some idea of where to go. Let's see. I'm gonna try to smooth this out for a little bit, but again, this might be something I need to undertake with a lot more time. So yeah, I apologize if we don't finish it this time. I guess the main thing I can just focus on is just doing that is select and then just smooth it out. There's definitely a way for the workflow that will make it easier. So yeah. Separate didn't work, but it seems to be going through a nightmare, so I hope this helps. Oh, you're gonna share like a... I don't know if you can share links. Yeah, if you can share it without the... like the .com or the www. Yeah, I think it's a YouTube thing that you can share links. But let me know, yeah, I would love to see some tips to figure these things out. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Let's try 0.5 here. Okay, I think the problem is whatever is also taking the weights, which I guess might be down here. Nope. Oh, it's this, the hip? I guess so. Let's just try to take away the weight from this part. Gosh, yeah, everything is just super messed up on these ones. But I guess what I can do for the time being is just keep it neutral. as neutral as possible, and just try to apply weights. Just going off of... Yeah, see, this one is in the middle of the bone, so I'm gonna try to go for that. For some reason it doesn't mirror the weight. It's a little weird. Whoops, I don't mean to paint behind. Okay, there we go. Sonitas Van, hey! Thank you so much, Sonitas. Oh, sorry, I started reading the next thing. I'm glad you're having fun, yeah. How long have you been in 3D modeling? I mean, lifetime. I had tried... I don't know, let's see. Because I started... I went to college for 3D art, for Maya specifically. I'm struggling getting used to Blender, but I will recommend it. If anyone is getting into 3D, I will recommend the Blender rather than Maya. It's free, first of all. But I think I started maybe 2020, something like that. But I have done like a little, some smaller projects in previous years. So I guess I will say, yeah, like, since then I started studying, I guess, but I didn't really start working on 3D projects. But I guess learning definitely about 5 years. And you know, obviously I still got a long way to go still. But it's fun, you know. I'm enjoying the learning it. Even if it is... Yeah, it's a little difficult, especially learning a new tool like Blender. Yeah. Starting Unity, but I've just been doing environments and figuring out UI design and coding. Oh yeah, I like doing environments. I wish I could show here. I guess maybe I'll figure out a way to show my portfolio sometime. But yeah, doing environments is really fun, and I haven't figured out much of Unity. More so for doing just renders of the 3D models. But for environments, I actually haven't tried it out. I can imagine it's really cool. Especially for, you know, I've thought in the future doing, you know, making a 3D model and doing 3D streams. I can imagine it will be useful for that. Free is the reason I downloaded Blender. It's a, you know, very wise choice, I'd say. Definitely recommend it. I guess Blender, maybe a year, 2 years that I've been learning. Well, it might be more, yeah. Because how long ago did we do the donut stream? You know, the donut tutorial. I think that's when I really dove into Blender, like started diving into Blender. But otherwise, I haven't really... Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Like for a time, I went back to Maya. And by now, what I do is I just 3D model on Maya, and the rigging... more, you know, stuff that is texturing as well. Though I do want to buy an app that is specific for, like, Substance Painter, that is specific for texture painting, stuff like that. But Blender has some great tools for painting, so I still recommend it. Even if you are trying to do like more complicated stuff, it still can be good. It is just another... Substance Painter is another of the tools that I used when I was in college, so I learned from that. So I'm used to that one. But yeah, well, that's cool, yeah. Unity is also... is it free for individuals? I forgot, but I mean, I've used it and I just had to download it. I think it is free for individuals, and then companies do have to pay like license or something. No, I don't remember exactly. Yeah. Trying to make text adventures. Interesting. Yeah, I can imagine with Unity, for something like that, you can make a lot of really cool stuff. I don't know why the mirroring isn't working for these two. It's more or less... it's better than it was, at least. So, how is on this side? Okay, on this side I did fully... Yeah, I guess I'll do this. Just do full weight on this one. And then just smooth it out this way. And I will say, there were times throughout these years that I didn't fully focus on 3D. And even now, oh there's this theme. Even now I'm not like fully focused on 3D. That's actually why I wanted to do art streams, so that I could, you know, have some time where I can focus 100%. And longer than I'm usually able to focus on daily. So yeah, all this to say, I can imagine you can get really good in the time that I've been learning, but you know, I've had multiple different projects that I've worked on. For some reason, yeah, this isn't centered. Maybe... Let's see what happens if we do this. That should... Oh, it's actually not distorting that much. It's more so down here. But yeah, that looks a lot better than it was originally. Unity is free, but there is a bunch of support for publishing stuff. They'll make a cut after the first million bucks. Yeah, I think so. Because I think there even was a controversy at one point where they wanted to take... I don't know if they wanted to take more, or... What was the deal with that? But I don't remember if they pushed back on that, or they lowered it. Something like that. But it is cool that for individuals you can... try it out. I do think it might be one of those things where if a game makes a certain amount, you have to give a certain amount to Unity. That might be the case. Okay, so for some reason this side, yeah, this side is great. This side is really struggling. I don't know why, but let's see. Let's just look at it with the full thing. Okay, yeah, this one doesn't look great. This one, yeah, that's why I'm really satisfied with this side. So, you know, we're getting there. It's just these little details, and again, the eyes and the mouth I need to work on. But I think it was some good progress so far. Oh yeah, it might have been that. Yeah, take a percentage for every download. Yeah. Have Unity but can't run it though? I feel that, yeah, it goes very slow. Even Unity right now I'm struggling with. I tried optimizing the model a little bit with because I had some modifiers. I had Solidify for the outline in the render. So that was messing things up a little bit. But even after, yeah, it does run a little slow when I'm trying to pose the character. But yeah, I do want to get a graphics card eventually. So I think we should, well, let's try to fix this. I don't know if we really need to. Let's focus on what's gonna be shown. Then again, this is not really gonna show. It's from this side. So yeah, if anyone joined recently, I'm trying to recreate the render that you can see, or the drawing that you can see on the top right corner. The artist credit is in the description. I'm trying to make a render to recreate that pose, and you know, with the effects and everything. So that's mostly what I'm focusing on. That's why I'm picking my fights with the rigging, where, you know, maybe I don't. Maybe I could smooth this out later, especially if I want to do a longer animation. I was thinking that I could do one where the character is, you know, maybe in a more neutral pose and then poses like in the drawing. That would be cool. Just have Mudrock do a cool little intro animation, I guess. Kinda, yeah, I was thinking, kinda like an Apex Legends intro animation. Or I guess it's a video game intro animation type deal. So that's the idea, more or less. I think I'm gonna smooth this out because I was thinking what else I could do before ending stream. I think I'm just gonna smooth this one, and then that's interesting that all the weight seems to be on this leg. Seems to be working pretty well though. Though I don't know how it works once we do this, right? Because it doesn't. Oh, I guess it has enough weight that it does go with it. We need to fix this too, though. Again, that doesn't really show. But if we do want it to look perfectly, probably do that. But yeah, I was thinking that if we start doing other stuff, we're probably gonna get too distracted by it. So I think for now I'm just gonna smooth this out. Wait, actually, never mind. It's already smoothed out. That was fast. Yeah, what I'm trying to figure out is the weight on this one. That's what I'm really gonna probably spend some time. What is... Something is missing. Up here? Nope. What else has the weight of this one? It's this bone and this bone. Surely it's not the neck bone again, right? That will be so weird. Nope, it's not. But I just noticed back here. It did. And I think that's mostly it, okay. Oh gosh. Shouldn't be any of these bones, because those are specific for this. So I guess all I can do is just check the vertices. Yeah. Oops. Oh. Oh, is it taken from the opposite side? Right, because this is the left one, but it seems like it's... No, never mind, it's not taking influence from that one. Oh, but it is taking... Oh. Is it? Oh, yeah. Okay, there it is. Just delete that influence, and there we go. And let's take the influence from here as well. Hope the mirroring doesn't mess things up too much. Let's do this. Oh gosh. Step. With all the weight. I mean, it looked fine where it was, but it should still be... Yeah, if nothing else, I guess I can add some weight for this one. Yeah, there we go. Probably do the... Okay, just trying to select. There we go. There we go. Okay. Cool. Do the select more. Try that out. Okay. Looks better. At least from the outside. From the inside, it's still, yeah, pretty messy. Nope. Oh. Forgetting I'm on the vertex mode. Right, okay, this still... Nope. Nope. What are you doing? There we go. It's really just freaking out. Okay, there we go. That worked better. this. It does seem to be still taking influence from something else, but I think for now we can just, yeah, switch the bones, switch to this one, and yeah, okay, this is probably what we're missing. Maybe? I mean, more or less. Can't get it to be... There you go. One straight line. Couldn't figure that out. Yes. Okay, nice. It's nice when, yeah, it's not a super mess, because then just smoothing it out usually does the trick. At least for the most part. Go. Oh, okay. Not select the weight again, apparently. Okay. Every time I check, it does switch the weights, and the one time that I forget to check, it doesn't. Oh boy. Huh, the what's it called? The menu theme is a lot shorter than I thought it was, because in the event it lasts for a while. Like it doesn't... I guess it's made so it doesn't loop. Or you don't notice the loop, rather. So... yeah, okay. Every time there's one that doesn't want to cooperate, yeah, there we go. Like, what is happening here? 0.96, 0.93, yeah. Let's smooth it out, that's that. Okay. Still doing the same thing. Why? What is it? What is influencing it? Is it the neck again? At this point I should probably just hide or lock the neck so it doesn't accidentally affect anything. Yeah, it's just deactivated. Don't know what is... I guess, yeah, let's check the verdicts. Okay, this is the other side. Oh, I guess, can I just... Oh. I can just set it here. I'm assuming you have to do it individually though, right? Because if I select multiple ones, yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Well, you know, find out something new. That was nice. It's even less influence than the other ones though. It's pretty interesting. This other side seems fine. There might be a little artifact thing similar to this one where it's borrowing from the other side. But overall it looks pretty good. Yeah. Probably some stuff to refine it back here, that kind of thing. But for the most part, I think we're on a good track. Hi Skybird, Momo my beloved. Or Mud, sorry. I was thinking that before, like, Moo. Like, there's a lot of characters that start with Moo. So when they called her Moo, I'm like, well, yeah, that could be a lot of characters. But I guess Mud really, you know, works. How you doing, Skybird? Hope you're doing well today. So let's just show her in the pose. By pose I mean just, yeah, doing jumping jacks. Let me, oh that's right, disable wireframe. I did disable the solidify on everything. The hair will not look like that, by the way. That's just a preset, not a preset, what is it called? something that is placeholder? Yeah, placeholder. Give it to this as well. Then, I wish when you hit the render view, it actually, yeah, it didn't show this hair, but it showed the hair that I have for the render. I just have to manually disable her. Oh, I'm gonna turn her bald. Hold on, let me first activate the curves, yeah. There we go. Oh gosh. It's lagging on a little bit. Hopefully this doesn't kill the stream. Has it lagged at any point for the stream, by the way? Hope it hasn't, but yeah, if it ever does, let me know. Oh, I didn't activate it for this one. Oh yeah, I didn't activate it here. There you go. Activate the mesh. Let's take all the fake hair. And there you go. Okay, that's the system that I'm working on. Not that I have noticed? Okay, that's cool. I guess, yeah, probably will be noticeable because of the... Did I change something here? No, it should be fine. Okay. It will be noticeable because of the music cutting out. So it probably hasn't happened yet. Oh, no, yeah, don't worry about this. That was just a test, but okay. I think for now, I'm gonna leave it here, everyone. Made a lot of good progress, even though if it wasn't, you know, the most exciting thing, because we were just weight painting on the wires and stuff, you know. If you guys have done 3D modeling, you know that's just how it goes. But hope it was fun. That's her spare hair. Yeah. If it ever falls off, she just grabs one of the strands. That's just the strat. But anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna head out for this time. The material on the eyebrows probably change. But yeah. They are scary. Yeah, I gotta change some stuff with the eyes and stuff. I mean, the eyes are based on the original or the artwork itself that I'm looking at. But you know, hopefully they become scary in a good way. You know, just locking in. Had a very good time. I'm glad, Mateo. I'm glad. I had a good time too. Sorry, just hanging out, listening to themes. You know, maybe we'll listen to other themes next time because there were some that repeat from last stream. So you know, maybe we'll change things up. OG does have a threatening gaze. To be fair, I agree. I agree. But I guess, yeah, I guess we'll see how they look in the render, because she does have her eyes a little more closed. Here she has them more open, so maybe that's the reason. I don't know. Either way, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Once again, tomorrow, yeah, I'm gonna post a new episode of Rain World, and then next week we're gonna be doing, I think we're gonna be doing IS, yeah, IS 5, trying to get the second ending. We might do S stages, but I think we're gonna be focusing on that. And then I don't know if we'll do more art stream next Thursday. Maybe. Yeah, maybe, because I'm still not done with Rain World. Once we're done, I might do Thursdays something else. But for the time being, I think we'll just continue working on this. I mean, we'll see how far I'm progressed by then. Might even be, you know, rendering time by then. So yeah, also giving up today. Dang. Well, as long as it's for today, you know. You can drop the pen for a little bit, or the stylus, the mouse, I guess, in this case. Yeah, I hope you have a good time with the Exo. And again, if you need any more tips, let me know. Even though, you know, the tip that I gave you didn't really work for you, but if you can, I guess I do have a Discord. I don't know if you can access that, but if you can, I guess, I don't know if you can DM me directly, but if you can, and you can show me kind of what you're working on, if you need any tips, feel free to let me know. Not giving up, just retreating to plan the next attack. Exactly. Tactical retreat. But yeah, there's Discord. Thank you for sharing, Mateo. Yeah, if anyone else, I guess, needs some tips, I'd love to help. Obviously, I'm still learning myself, but hopefully I can help with whatever you're struggling with. But with all that said, thank you once again. I'm gonna head off for this time. With all that said, I'm Aren, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. Oh, this is Kristen's theme. It's cool that they made a theme for her.